No Man's Sky was a game I was quite skeptical to pick up at first. And we're going to put emphasis at first. Because I feel like the promise it made was just too big of an order to fill. How do you develop a space-age survival game in an infinitely generated universe with over 18 quintillion planets? And then make it multiplayer on top of that? At the time, circa 2016, I think this is when the game came out, there was a little voice in the back of my head that said, hey, maybe we should just hang back for a while, let them iron things out, which I'm glad I did, because from what I heard, it was a pretty bad launch. A lot of negative reviews came in, at least that's the report, and a lot of it was saying that the game was empty and that we didn't get what was promised. Nobody delivered. But Hello Games did something that's quite rare in this industry, and I'm very glad they did. They tried, and they kept trying to make it better, and eventually they hit the nail on the head. And now we have this whole, complete, fun game. I'm not just saying that because I'm dopamine starved and I'm simply addicted to playing Xbox, but because this game is actually enticing. It's fun. I want to know more. I want to explore more. For me, wanting to explore more is what makes it so fun. It's kind of ironic that my train of thought has shifted this far, because at first, again, this is what scared me away, is how do you make a survival game that's infinitely generated? Wouldn't that just be boring? But the more I play it, the more I come to realize, no, it's not, because it's an infinitely generated universe. You go to any planet, it's going to have different climates, different lore, different stories, different fauna. Anything and everything could be a challenge, and it's your world to make, so no two playthroughs are going to be the same. It's also the fact that they added multiplayer. Being able to do all this with your friends is a great idea, I think. I don't have any friends, so I wouldn't know. I don't need your empathy. But the point is, it makes your journey a little less boring. And it's another thing, too, where you can have your own journey, but have a together journey, which is kind of cute. They gave us the power to build anything our heart desires. I could build a sky base, an underwater base, or just a plain old fortress. There's also access to weapons, because I can definitely be trusted with access to a firearm. Being given such tools for survival, you can become anything you want. You could become a pirate. You could become a bounty hunter. You could just start waging wars for no reason. It's fun because it's your choice to make. I love free will sometimes, I tell you. This is not really like anything good or bad about the game. I just love it. Is how they make you actually travel across space. There's no skipping it. There's no cutscene to show up to your next planet. You're flying. You can bet your ass you're flying to that next planet. I love it. It's great. I love that I got to spend 10 minutes in a spaceship. That's not me being sarcastic at all. I think that's wonderful. While this has been on the shorter side of one of my game review videos, I think that's about all I have to talk about, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to sell you on the game. I'm not going to just show you everything in a 40-minute video. I want you to go out and play it for yourself, or recheck it out. There's only so much my words can do. It's one of the things you have to go out and experience yourself. But in the case of No Man's Sky, it's such a blast. I think you're going to have fun no matter what. I'm very glad that Hello Games show that they care. They turned the tide of a bad launch and delivered what was promised, and they gave us a hell of a game. I'd go as far as to call it Game of the Year 2016. I might be wrong on these numbers. I'm sorry if I am. I'm no game critic, but I'm hoping it got some sort of recognition for what it is. Because it's exceptionally fun. It's very fun. There's always the notion of something new to explore. And I think that the possibility of being anything you want or I want is very fun. It's a very good casual game, we'll put it that way. And as I end all my reviews, let's put some air quotes there, it's a hell of a game, and I think you should check it out, or recheck it out, because this game is quite old.